kings and queens? It's your girl, 𝙙𝙤𝙧𝙚. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, what's good? Happy Feel Good Friday, people. It is another freaking end of the week. We made it another week. Can we just get a clap for that? Because honestly, at this point, sometimes these weeks be feeling like we are not gonna make it, y'all, but we most definitely did, and we are here. We made it through another week, and that's something to be proud of. So pat yourselves on the back. Today is another day of topic of the day, or another episode of topic of the day. What am I even talking about? So this is episode 2, I believe. I hope this is episode 2. Yes, I believe this is episode 2 of topic of the day. And today's topic, you guys, is a negative mind will never produce a positive life. Something like that. Again, this is another like quote type situation that I found on Facebook, and for whatever reason, I know what reason, but like I tend to follow a lot of like just positive, uplifting, motivating type of pages that are literally just like memes or like little quotes and stuff like that. Never any like actual posts of real people or anything like that. So a lot of the content that I'm getting for topic of the day is stemming from quotes that I've either heard before somewhere or quotes that I've seen on, what's it called? Facebook. Y'all, I am struggling today, and I don't even know why. Like, what the freak? Anyway, before we get into the topic, and we, again, are going to make these videos as short and sweet as possible, but before we get into the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any weekly uploads every Friday at noon. All right, y'all, so in honor of trying to keep these videos within a certain time frame, I don't want to harp on this too much, but I do kind of want to touch on this topic. And I hope that I'm saying this quote right, because I'm filming on my phone right now. I'm not filming on my camera. So I can't even look up the quote, but I'll make sure I insert it in this video. However, a negative mind will never produce a positive life, I believe is what it said. And I just want to kind of like touch on how I interpreted that, and I want you guys to drop a comment down below as far as like how you interpreted that quote. But to me, that means like constantly thinking negatively, only seeing the bad in situations, never really seeing the silver lining, doesn't really produce any type of hope. It doesn't produce opportunities. It doesn't produce, you know, like any sort of inspiration or motivation, because you've already kind of counted yourself out or counted others out just strictly based off of what type of thoughts you're having. Which kind of leads me back into one of my previous videos, which I'll insert here. That's just discussing controlling our thoughts and trying to outweigh the bad thoughts with positive thoughts and good thoughts. And to me, that quote wasn't anything that was like, oh, it's just so scholar, but it's so simple that sometimes it's the simple things that we don't even realize that we're struggling with. And just making sure that we're training our brain and training our minds to think more positively. That way, that's the energy that we're putting out into the universe. Whether we think it or we say it, it's still an energy source. And so some people kind of get it mistaken by thinking, oh, well, if I don't speak this, then, you know, I'm not speaking negatively into the world or the atmosphere, but you are thinking it. And whatever you're thinking is what's consuming your mind. It is the way that you perceive things, conversations, people, places, things, all of that stuff. And then it kind of leads to you unintentionally internalizing a lot of negativity, and especially if you don't have a healthy way of like releasing that and getting that out. So I just kind of wanted to encourage you guys today to not only like try and control the way that you're thinking, but then also really do some self-reflection to see if any of your actual thoughts, any of the negativity that may sometimes cross your mind, if it is a direct reflection of, or should I say this, if your life and your circumstances are a direct reflection of the way that you're thinking. It doesn't always happen that way. However, and yes, some things are out of our control. However, we have a lot more control over the journey than what we give ourselves credit for. So that's all I have for you guys today. Just make sure that we are trying to think as positive as possible, so that's the type of lifestyle that we're producing. Thank y'all so much for watching to the end of this video. Again, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button down below and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any weekly uploads. And I will see you guys back for the next video.